Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over what I do every weekend to get ready for Monday morning. So you're going to see me going through everything in my homeschool room. We're going to be going through the kids' notebooks, filing away papers, and prepping the new material for the week. What I'm doing right now is I'm going through the teacher manuals for my father's world and I'm prepping the book baskets. So every single week we have brand new books in the book basket. So I'm taking out the Canada books that we had right now and I'm getting ready for the Brazil unit that we're going over and getting out all of the books that we're going to be going over for the next week or two and pushing them to the front so that they're easily accessible to the kids. Now I'm getting out all of my father's world things and I'm getting out all of the papers that we're going to be doing for that unit. And I'm going to make sure that all of the papers that we need in the teacher's manual are there inside of my kit and that we have them ready to go. My little file hanging basket makes this super simple for me. I'm also going through the currency kit and making sure that I have all of the pieces that I need, and I'm going to have to cut those out as well and start filing them away inside of their actual notebooks. The reason why I do this every weekend is because it makes my life so much more simple and it makes Monday morning much easier and we just flow right into our day. I'm not trying to find things aren't lost or misplaced. I know that I have everything right there where I need it, and I'm going to show you guys a close-up of this in just a minute. That little orange pouch that you're seeing was such a good idea for my father's world notebook because I can easily put in everything that I need for my son, and all the little pieces are right there at the front of his notebook and we don't have to go and search for them. And I keep the passport, the currency kit, and the little markers for the geography game right inside there with little ziploc bags. What I'm doing now is because we're going to visit the new country in our geography unit, I am taking all of the pieces that I've already laminated for the geography game and I'm just using my cutter to cut all those pieces for me so he has everything that he needs, and I'm putting them in the little Ziploc bag. So I took out the North America pieces and now we're doing South America and he's getting all of his countries together. So he's going to take the little Ziploc bags and he's just going to keep them in that orange pouch inside of his binder. Now I'm getting the rest of the pieces ready. So we have his math fast facts, and I'm going to put all of those together and with some extra paper so that he's ready to go at the first of the week. And I also found some of his art that he didn't put away in his notebook, so I'm just filing that away as well because I really wanted to keep our Canada artwork because it came out really, really good. We had to use a lot of our Abeka charts for language arts last week, so I have all these charts laying around. So right now I'm just putting all of those back in his Abeka binder so we keep everything neat and tidy. I find that if I don't clean out the papers at least once a week, everything just gets really messy and there's paper clutter everywhere. So I try really, really hard to keep all of the papers together and where they go. The little bucket that you see on top of the desk holds all of my son's Abeka and science and his readers for the curriculum that he's doing. And right now I'm taking the currency kit for Brazil and I am cutting those right now, and I'm going to put those inside of his little pouch inside of his 3-ring binder so he can use those throughout the week and he can refer to them when we talk about exchange rates. Now I'm getting the Abeka curriculum ready for Monday morning, and I'm writing on the board the sentences that he's going to need to diagram. Everything in Abeka has a day and it tells you like what number of the day that it is. So right now we're on day, I think 100, and so it'll tell me on day 100 he needs to diagram these sentences and he needs to circle the verbs in these sentences, but I still have to write those sentences out whether it's on paper or on our whiteboard. So I go ahead and just get those already written on the whiteboard because it saves me a lot of time and hassle in the morning, and we can just move on to the next thing without him waiting for me to put everything up there. And then I also pulled out the charts that he's going to be using because we're going to start talking about contractions while we diagram. So I'm making sure that I have all of the charts that we need for that and that they're laid out. I'm moving on to handwriting and spelling, and I made sure that I stapled and pulled out the pages that he's going to use for handwriting. He's going to be making a composition on Monday, so I went ahead and stapled it together and 3-hole punched it. I also noticed that I forgot on Friday to grade his spelling test and record it in the grade book. So I'm going through right now his spelling test and writing his grade in the back of the Abeka Teacher's Manual, where I can pull out all of his grade sheets and I can make sure that everything is there, and then I can determine what his grade is at the end of the quarter. Moving on to my 8th grader, I need to do the same things for him just on his curriculum level. So I'm taking out his art books and seeing what he's going to be doing for art on Monday, if I need to have any art supplies out. Luckily, I think he was just drawing on Monday, so I didn't really need to get out all of the paint or anything like that. He just needed to make sure that his books were out and ready to go for him. I like to kind of stack his books on his desk because he has a lot of books and I want to make sure that they are just easily accessible to him, and it's just one of those nice things that I like to do just for the comforts. And I also need to pull out the books that he's going to be using for his book basket as well. I have 2 books for him this week as he goes into another unit in My Father's World. One of the last things that I do once all of the curriculum is prepped and ready to go is I do tidy up and clean up the homeschool room. The kids usually help me with this, but they're not going to be seen in this video because I don't like to show my kids for privacy purposes. But I usually have them or myself dust and vacuum the schoolroom once over really well. They use the schoolroom on the weekends for art and making clay figures and all kinds of things like that. So I need to make sure that it's clean on Monday morning so we're not trying to trip over ourselves on extra things. That's all I have for you guys in today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Tell me what you do on the weekends to prep for Monday. I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy homeschool!